Hello, we're still preparing for now tomorrow's live on Pythagoras, doing all things Pythagoras. And I've now got my printout, and I did say it was super important to get a printout. Now, I'm really lucky because I'm going to get a second printout in the morning, because a lot of these things you actually have to have 2 copies of. So I'm very grateful for that. It really is very hard to do this activity without doing a printout of it. I had to go at one activity earlier and it took ages just to do the drawing. So, and that was for early years. So please do that if you can. Now I'm just going to also start a watch party to encourage as many people as possible to join us. So this activity is going to be it is for 4 to 18 plus, whatever age. And anyone that's at school that is maybe struggling with Pythagoras, or if you were curious or you wished you'd known a way to make, to understand Pythagoras, to remember it, to just have a feel for it rather than it being something mysterious and unconnected with yourself, then this is a great activity. There are lots of great activities within this, so you just really get a feel for it. I'm going to put this, it's finally deciding it will let me share it as a watch party on my timeline. So start that, boom. And then the last thing I have to do is, oh, I don't have that. You need charge? Yeah. You know where it is, darling? Where? Got it? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're quite right. I've got the charger cable. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Here you go, Leo. Here you go, Grandma. There you go. Right, okay. Now, so I should be doing this. Actually, can I call you over when it's time to do something with you, Leo? Would that be okay? Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to change the view. Oh, I just wanted to thank you for your patience there. I have to take care of things like grandsons when they need something. Things. My grandson's not a thing. Are you a thing, Leo? No. I didn't think you were. Silly grandma. Right, I'm going to change the view to the visualizer as soon as this is going. And we're very lucky it will. And boom, kapow, kabang, yes. Play that. And then we'll be able to see the comments. And finally, dun, 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 let's see if we can find the visualizer. Check the view on the visualizer. Yes, that's working. Now share screen. Share the visualizer. Yes. Bang, crash, kapow, boom. Oops. Probably not very interested in seeing that part. Right, now. So it's all about Pythagoras. And this we'll look into it a little bit more tomorrow, because right now what we're going to do is we're going to, it says make 2 copies. So I'm not 100% sure, and I'm going to find out whether, I'm not sure if I need 2 copies, but either way, when I get my second printout tomorrow, I will have all the original sheets, which will be fantastic. I really need that. And so the idea is we're going to cut that out. I'm going to cut them all out by the end of tonight. But there you go. I'm just kind of prompting you here and showing you that really, you really do need to have these sheets of paper printed. Cut them out. This would be just a bit too much to be, now I'm not quite sure about that line there. What does it say? Put the pink, oh no. So I've got pink triangles and green triangles, and mine's, I guess that must be pink because that must be green. Let's double check, because here we go. Is that it? Yeah, these are pink. Right, these are pink ones. It's just you can't see if they're pink. So the yellow ones and the green ones, because this color printer doesn't work right. Thank goodness they're color. Put the pink, let's see, cut each copy in 6 pieces, compare the triangles. Put the pink triangles and white pieces together to make a square. Pink triangles and white pieces. Put green triangles and the green triangles. Green triangles and the white pieces together to make 2 squares. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be, I think maybe not there. I think I'm supposed to be cutting here. You know what my machine room teacher used to say? We used to cut metal and different things. He used to say, there's plenty of take-offers and no put-back-oners. So if in doubt, we're going to leave that without cutting it, but that is clearly a triangle. So we are going to cut that and cut this one. And we've got 2 of them, but as I say, I'm getting another printout tomorrow, so I'll actually have all the originals as well. So I would probably recommend that you get 2 printouts. Okay, let's put those there. So we've got 2. We will have to put, in my case, yellow triangles and the white pieces together to make a square. So we're going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to have a go. I might not succeed. I might need your help to succeed. Right, whee, don't lose the pieces, woman. Okay, so the next one is, put this in my little improvised folder here. Papel de cartulina, it's my little cardboard friend here. Right, there's those 2 pieces. Next, ooh, okay. Cut out 2 copies of the diagonal. There are 2 copies there, but yes, it'll be really good tomorrow to have the original still there. So I'll cut them out. Check this one out, the Pythagorean tree. I'm just going to make sure you can see what I hope you can see. Yeah, so cut all that. So I've got to cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 squares and lots of or might be more than that. Might have missed a few. I think I have. And then by cutting those out, I'll also be cutting out triangles. So the challenge will be to then also put them back together again and just make observations and enjoy that process. So I'm not going to put those out right this second. Oh, I said we'd do the history tonight. And I failed. I have that, sorry. I haven't prepared the history, so I haven't. So there's a link here, mathshistory.st-andrews.ac.uk. I'm going to go check that out and do a bit more research, but basically there's a lot of history around this, and this is about Pythagoras. It's all been named after. A lot of people have worked on it since, and this is what we're doing for early years. Now this one I will cut out now. This is going to be fun. I'm going to get Leo over to have a go at this and see if he can put it back together. So the idea is cut it out, and this is the one I actually drew this morning, doing my best. This is one of the observations I made. Is that a straight line there? And this one here, is that a straight line? Those are 2 of the observations that I made this morning. And I don't know what the answer to the question is, but it's a nice question. And that's, these edges are all unit 1 length. So these edges are all that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. They're all the same length. So I'm just going to cut those on there, along there. I'll show you the one that I actually drew this morning. The idea is that you start with a right-angled, an isosceles right-angled triangle. So you've got 2 edge lengths of 1, and that's root 2, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. And then it doesn't matter how long it is, what you do, and then you just make another right-angled triangle there with edge length of 1, and then whatever length that is. The next one, make another right-angled triangle with edge length 1, and just keep going round. That's what I did this morning, and it looked like this. It took me quite a while to do it, and I guess I was demonstrating the difference between cutting it out and drawing it for yourself. So here we go. Now Leo won't be here when we do the early years live, so we're just going to do that with Leo now. We're just going to see what conclusions he makes. Leo is 5, And Leo has been to many different types of school in his short life. Been to school in America, in Spain, he's been to international schools in Spain. So he doesn't have one, he's not been conditioned by any given school system. He's got, in a lot of the schools he's been to, encourage free thinking. So we're going to see what he comes up with. Show Michelle. You ready, Leah? Huh? You ready? Not yet. Oh, okay, we can come back to this. I'll cover this up. We'll come back to it. So now we've got the next one. If you've ever, as I said earlier, been challenged by... Can I just do something to my end? No, thank you, Leo. We'll just put this down as soon as you're here. So again, this one is Jigsaw 3, filling in the green square. So cut both copies of the jigsaw, mix up the pieces and use 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Use 7 of the pieces to make that pattern again. And from the pieces that are left, use the 4 orange rectangles and the purple square. I guess that would be the purple square, as this printer was out of red ink. From the pieces that are left, use the 4 orange rectangles and the purple square. Use 7 pieces to make the pattern exactly as you see it. Right, you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. From the pieces that are left, that would be these ones. Use the 4 orange rectangles, that would be these, and the purple square, that has to be that. The orange and purple pieces fit exactly into the green square. So using this square and the rectangles that make up that square, we need to make up 1 green square. And we're looking for the connection that this suggests between the area of the green square and the areas of the orange, I guess this is orange, and purple squares. So yellow and white in this case. So it's interesting that our paper isn't. So I'll be cutting this out tonight, ready for tomorrow. I've got my work cut out here. All right, up to now it's been pretty much lower primary, just very, very flexible ages. This is now upper primary, so we're looking at ages 8 to 11. So this is a jigsaw puzzle. It's called, I don't know how to pronounce it, Dieudonné's dissection. Jigsaw puzzle, so I haven't got the microphone. Jigsaw puzzle with a right angle, hold on. Okay. My goodness, you're hot over there. You look hot. Okay, are you ready? Okay, we'll come back to this, which is not as interesting as what we're about to do. So what we have to do is see how we can put these triangles together to make a shell.
That's easy.
Go on. Okay. That one go there. So I'm just helping you hold them. I'm just helping you hold them in the let's see. Oh, let me put that on there. You put that. I'm just putting them where you had them. It's just that they're falling off. That one goes there. Oh my goodness. It's got to fit exactly. Well, you did say it was easy. So I've got some questions for you. What do you notice about all these shapes?
That they're triangles, but we actually made a spiral.
We did make a spiral, didn't we? And then, and what other shapes can you make with these pieces? Ooh, those edges, those are supposed to be the same length, and they're not, by the way, just for your information. They're supposed to be, and you didn't do it, they're not quite right in this puzzle. Those are supposed to be the same length. Ooh, I like this. What is it? What do you think it is?
You see.
Okay. Ooh.
Wait.
So what? Tell me what you're doing. What can you see as you're doing it? Tell me what shapes you're making and what you're thinking as you're doing it. What are they, Leo? What do you think you made? What have we got?
Lots. 2 of these and 1 of those.
Do you think these are exactly the same?
Yeah.
Should we put them over one or the other and let's see if they're exactly the same? And if they're not, you can maybe tell me what's different. What's different? What do you think?
Because one is these 2 are more smaller and these 2 are bigger.
Oh, okay, these 2 are smaller. And what's the same? What looks the same?
That one and that one.
Are they the same size?
No.
Do you think so? What's the same about them?
They have glue on the same side.
They do. They have this angle and this angle's the same. And anything else about them that's similar?
Nope.
Nothing at all?
This one can go on the same side, but more littler.
So is it more or less the same but smaller?
Yeah.
Like you were the same as you when you were smaller, but so you still look more or less the same, but you're bigger. Okay. And what about this one? Was there anything special about this one?
Yes, that one. That one is the same size as this part, but not have the side of the triangle.
Okay, well, it still does have. It's got the long edge of the triangle, doesn't it? Now? If we fold this one in half, see if we want to fold it in half. Oh, See if you can fold this one in half. You've got to do it over here though, so that we can see what you're doing. I've kind of helped you out a little bit there. Let's fold this one in half. I haven't folded this one yet. Can you find a way of folding it in half? You can only use one fold. If you're folding it in half, you can only have 2 halves. Can you fold that one in half? Let everyone see what you're doing. That's it. Go on. And the 2 halves have to be the same. What do you think? Put it over there so people can see what you're doing. It's under here, see. You're having a good go at it, aren't you? What does Grandma say you've got?
A boat.
Perseverance and determination.
Yeah. And this is a boat, which is a triangle boat. Triangle at the top.
Yeah, it is a triangle at the top, isn't it? And what about this one? Can you fold this one in half? Show everybody what you're doing. I mean, for real, Leo. Have a go here like this. That's it. See if you can fold it exactly in half. Exactly in half. See if you can do it. Let's have a look. Close. Let's see. If we fold it there. Oh my goodness. These shapes aren't as accurate as they're supposed to be. So there you go. Now look. Open that out. We've got 2 halves that are the same.
Yes.
Okay. Can you do that with any of these other shapes?
No.
What do you think's that's different about this one and all the other ones?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you, because you're only a little guy. Look at these. See that edge there and that edge there?
Yeah.
They're the same length. So when you fold them over, that's the same as that. Whereas this one here, if you fold them over like that, that's super long compared with that one, isn't it? That's why. And those 2 edges aren't the same, are they? So 2 sides, this bit isn't anything like the same as this bit, is it? Cool. Anything else? Nothing else at all? Anything else you want to play or make with it?
Mm-mm.
Well, thank you very much for your help. Really enjoyed that. I'm going to say goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you, Leo. Right, so that's what a 5-year-old, an expert at being 5, has come up with. Sorry? Yeah, of course you can. Thank you, Leo. Right, so basically for the rest of it, I'm going to be cutting things out. So that was it. I think we've done our little demonstration for tonight. And I'm going to cut all the rest of it out. So please do download the resource, the activity pack that's in the description. Cut it all out. Get your young learners to cut it out as well. And see you in the morning. Thank you very much. Now let's have a look. See, oh, if you do like these lives, please do share them on Facebook, and also if you like the group Making Maths Fun for Kids of All Ages, please do share that, and maybe make a post about it or something would be amazing. And then also, if you prefer YouTube or you like to subscribe to YouTube channels, please do subscribe to our YouTube channels. We've got Bubbly Maths, where we upload a lot of these lives, and there's also videos on making maths fun with soap bubbles and balloons, and also about mindset to help you have a positive attitude towards learning, especially mathematics. And then there's the Maths Toys YouTube channel, and with that there is a video to go with activities on the Aiming High website. All these activities are provided by AIMSEC, which we're very grateful for, and they're on the Aiming High website, and there are home learning and inclusion activities for many of the resources on the Aiming High website, and that's what we're using for all these lives, and they are magnificent. So use them. You can, they're whole family activities. They cover all ages from age 4 to age 1899 plus, and some of them are more hands-on, and some of them you do need to know some of your maths. So if you don't want to do that, don't do it. But your young learners can take advantage of it to help them learn, understand, and have a better feel for what the things they're expected to learn. So let's have a look, see, oh, I've done it again, yet again. You've got an itty bitty little talking head in the corner of the screen, but now I'm back. So sorry about that. And let's see what we've got here. Oh, don't know if that came up or not. Right. Here we go. Tommy, hello. Barbara, oh my goodness, lots. Melissa, Hendrik, hi Hendrik, how are you? Hendrik keeps giving me challenges. I'm really loving Hendrik's comments because he's coming up with ideas. And then he came up with a challenge this morning, and I'm like, oh, can you actually translate what you've just written, please? Because I'm an engineer. I did electronic engineering. Believe you me, I haven't ever seen some of the words that Hendrik came up with this morning, but it's wonderful to have your input, Hendrik, and please do. If you can translate what you said, and then I think, how old is it for now? How old is what? I don't know. I don't know what the question was, Hendrik. Sorry, I'm not sure what that was. John Frosty Cooper, let me know what the question is, and I'll do my best to answer it. Barbara Davis, hello. Terry, hiya Terry, Salvo, and Alexandra. Very nice to see you, and so thank you for joining us on the watch party. And it doesn't look like anyone's made any comments in the group live, although it is currently frozen. I've got 2 viewers and it's currently frozen. So thank you for joining us. And Leo, do you want to press the button? Would you like to?